It was you. It's definitely you. Hello, viewers.
Hi, this is Jazz.
And this is Craig.
And this doesn't matter.
This is a show where my good buddy Craig and I watch a bunch of movies, and then we get shit-faced, and we talk about those movies in front of you, and then once a year we make it Christmassy, and that's what this is.
Yeah, normally we're digging into micro-genres, the genres within the genres, but this time we're talking about...
Xmas Action, a very black Christmas. Craig,
Jazz.
tell me about this Xmas Action voyage we're about to embark on.
So, like you've heard, Die Hard is actually a Christmas movie.
I have. It's very clever.
You heard? That's
yeah,
not what you'd expect. So, it turns out Die Hard's been absorbed into the Christmas classics, but there's a lot of action movies that take place at Christmas.
Tons of them.
Yeah, so when you start to dig into them, you realize that they're actually all kind of written by one guy.
Kind of the brainchild of one dude.
So we're going to dig into that one dude and look at his Christmas action movies.
And away we go.
Jazz.
Yep.
We have zeroed in on a lot of Christmas action is actually the creation of like one dude. Let's talk about the dude.
Yeah, Craig, why don't we open up the door to the whiter's womb?
Inside we will find the Witten word.
In December of 1961, a young man named Shane Black was born to Paul and Patricia Black.
December. Christmas. Got it?
So his dad was a publisher and worked for a company that published hard-boiled noir sort of books.
We've got Christmas. We've got crime thrillers. It's
and I
adding
think,
up.
yeah, all this shit influenced what he was later to become. And that's a dude that just made fucking action and detective and murder stories, mostly set during Christmas.
Yeah. It all adds up.
Let's go.
Jazz.
Yeah.
This Shane Black dude writes a lot of Christmas action movies. What did he write? What did we watch? Let's talk about these Xmas action movies. List them.
Okay, so the guy moves out from Pittsburgh to LA, and the first script he writes actually doesn't get made, but the second script he writes does get made. And in 1986, that film is Lethal Weapon.
Came out before Die Hard, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then, 1991, he writes The Last Boy Scout.
So then, in 1996, 10 years after Lethal Weapon, he puts out The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Keeping on the Kiss theme, in 2005, he writes, produces, and directs Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
And also, let's give this guy a little bit of credit. He was also in fucking Predator.
He was Hawkins in Predator, and he wrote fucking Monster Squad.
You guys like Monster Squad.
So...
We know you like Monster Squad.
Seems like a good reason to talk about this dude, right? I mean, come on now.
Let's talk about it, baby.
Come on.
Let's talk about it.
Hello, wrote Monster Squad.
Hello.
Hello.
Craig,
Jazz.
we could, and we will have another beer.
Yeah. Happy holidays.
That said, it's Christmas time.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean?
Well, one, you keep martini glasses
In your
jacket pocket.
in your cut-off jean jacket pocket, sure.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And we all know what my family does.
Around Christmas time?
Yeah. Is you have some brown liquid.
Well, you know, in my family, around Christmas time, we have a little eggnog.
Yeah.
An eggnog?
Yeah,
A little
baby.
for you too,
Oh,
right?
yeah, me too.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I'm
Right?
simply having a wonderful Christmas time, Craig.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Oh, the smell.
Oh, oh, oh! It's not good. I feel like I'm licking the eggnog off of like a freshly sanitized hospital floor.
Yeah, sure. Merry Christmas, Craig.
Happy holidays. Oh, the texture. It's just like chunky, milky. Oh. Okay, well, there you go.
Well, there we go. We did
Oh,
that.
shit.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, Jess. Yes.
Hey, Craig.
Sure, Jess.
Hey, Craig.
Hi.
Hey, Greg, it's Christmas. I can't let another Christmas go by without giving my best friend a present.
You got me a present.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
Thanks. Should I open it now?
Yeah, please do. It's special for you.
It's a big bag. It's a big bag. How is it still warm? Oh, so good.
So, Craig.
It's so tangy.
So, Shane Black, he loves action movies and he likes Christmas movies, right? And we need to talk about how Christmassy and how actiony these movies are. Let me just help you out there.
Thank you.
Let's talk about Lethal Weapon. Let's talk about how actiony and how Christmassy Lethal Weapon is.
Let's compare and contrast.
Yeah, let me know.
Okay, when it comes to action, it's got it all. There's a shootout at a Christmas tree lot.
Very actiony.
Riggs and Murtaugh, they're just walking up to some house to do an investigation.
Probably nothing.
It fucking explodes.
Very explosive, very actiony, yeah.
There's like a helicopter comes out of nowhere and it's shooting it and you gotta shoot back. There's a shootout with a helicopter.
Okay, so if you were to have some sort of scale that would determine how actiony this film is, how actiony is it?
I would give it 4 half sucked on candy canes.
Okay. But the question remains, how Christmassy is it?
It's pretty fucking Christmassy.
Okay.
Pretty fucking Christmassy.
Yeah. Got it.
You nailed it.
You shoot to kill. Crazy son of a bitch. Silent night.
Oh man, this is good. Hey Joz,
Yeah.
I got you a little something too.
Oh, you did? Oh, I didn't expect anything from
Happy
you.
holidays, bud.
What could it possibly be?
Open it up and find out. See what you got for Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah.
what?
Give it a little pop there.
Oh, look at this.
It's a Big Mac.
This is a Big Mac
How did I know?
for Big JB.
Have a little bite of that. Hey Joz. Shane Black writes, Last Boy Scout. It's Christmas. It's action. Give me the action of the Last Boy Scout. Is it actiony?
Last Boy Scout's pretty actiony.
Yeah.
Here's the situation with Last Boy Scout.
Yeah, give it to me.
There's going to be a scene where Bruce Willis is riding a horse and shooting a helicopter.
Yeah, there's helicopter, horse. He's on a horse. Helicopters are shooting at him.
There's also going to be a scene. You're going to get plenty of car explosions.
Yeah, cars are going to explode in this
Which
movie.
is great and what you would expect from an action film. You're also going to get a scene where a guy gets smashed by a car while he's shooting. But you know what? He keeps shooting after he's been smashed by a car.
His legs are smashed by a car, but he keeps shooting his Uzi.
But there's also going to be a scene where his daughter comes in and gives him a puppet with a gun inside of it.
Go ahead, take it.
And he's going to shoot some dudes with that puppet with the gun inside of it.
Where'd you get this suit, Grandpa? Gangsters arrest?
If you were to rate the action of Last Boy Scout, what would you give it?
Let's say out of 14 exploding cars,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to give it 8 exploding cars.
That's a little better than half. Like
Slightly above.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not great.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's more actiony than, 30-something.
Jazz?
Yeah.
How Christmassy is Last Boy Scout?
Almost not at all.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Out of 14 Christmas trees, it's a half a Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's like almost not at all.
But I do have to acknowledge the fact that this guy is still jamming Christmas into an action film, which has nothing to do with Christmas.
The film has nothing to do with Christmas, yet Shane Black decides to add Satan Claus in. There's a picture drawn by one of the characters' children, says Satan Claus, and makes it Christmas.
It comes up 3 times throughout the film, just very briefly. So it actually exists. It actually is Christmassy in a way, but not Christmassy.
It's not really Christmassy at all,
Yeah.
but it mentions Christmas. That's about it. Yeah. That makes sense.
Craig,
Okay, Jazz.
The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
it is.
But how actiony is it?
Hell's actually. Gina Davis, snapping necks, deer, and people.
Like it's no thing.
And then there's like a shootout with a helicopter involved. Helicopter flying, machine guns, shooting out, right?
Yeah.
And then there's a part where there's a giant explosion and Sam Jackson gets sucked through a window and blown through a motel sign.
Fucking phenomenal.
Wild action. I would say on if I were to rate it,
Please scale it.
on like if it's 14 chestnuts on an open flame, it's like maybe 15 chestnuts on an open flame.
That is a flaming chestnut.
The
baby.
action is pretty good in this movie. There's
Yeah.
a lot of action.
Yeah. Craig,
Jeff,
but
but
how Christmassy is The Long
Christmassy
Kiss
is The
Goodnight?
Long
That's
Kiss-
the
yeah.
question.
Okay, so there are Christmas parties in The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Sure.
Raymond! Get you smoking again, they'll never find the body. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss Kane. Have a cookie.
There are Christmas parades.
This is closet. Ha! Yeah!
In
Several.
Long Kiss Goodnight.
Yeah.
There's 2 Christmas parades. There are Christmas carolers.
Seems pretty Christmassy.
It's really Christmassy.
If you were to put it on a scale, how Christmassy would it be?
I would give this 5 eggnogs out of 5 eggnogs.
Very Christmassy.
It's really Christmassy.
Yeah, okay.
The milieu
Christmassy.
is Christmassy.
Christmassy AF.
Jazz.
Yeah.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. A Christmas action film, but how actiony is it? How's the action?
Turns out not very actiony.
There's not that much action.
You're finding out about the action after it happens. You're finding dead bodies after they've been murdered.
Night, Harry. Harry?
There's sort of a murder situation that feels kind of sad
Yeah.
and not necessarily actiony.
Right, yeah, you're not seeing explosions. If I were to put this on some sort of scale, from Explosive Christmas Tree 1 to Explosive Christmas Tree 10, 1 Explosive Christmas Tree.
Yeah, one fiery Christmas tree it's not that actiony.
Not that actiony.
Yeah, a little bit, not much. Hey, Jazz.
Yeah.
The action of Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, not that great. How's the Christmas part of the movie?
Look, it's more Christmassy than Lost Boy Scout, which isn't saying much, but it's not very Christmassy. Michelle Moynihan is going to be fighting some people in like a sort of Santa dress with some like white trim on the side.
Turn around.
They're at a Christmas party. But it's not generally a very Christmassy sort of film. So if you're looking for Christmassy, maybe this isn't the one.
On a scale, what would you give it?
I would say out of 8 stuffed stockings, it's 3 stuffed stockings.
Yeah.
3 stuffed
Almost half.
stockings.
Almost half.
Yeah,
Kinda.
yeah. Craig,
Jazz.
as we are often wont to do, let's decide what our favorite film out of the movies we watched, just the films we're talking about here. What's your favorite on 1, 2, 3?
The Long Kiss Goodnight. Yeah,
You know
totally,
what?
yeah.
Here, I'll tell you why. One, it's very actiony. It's very high paced. But you know what you got? You got fucking Gina Davis.
And you got a fucking Christmas milieu.
And you got Sam Jackson just being real Sam Jackson.
You got great actors. You got high octane action. You got a Christmas backdrop. It has all the hallmarks of a Christmas action classic.
That said, now let's take these movies and decide which of these is the most Christmassy. So you got Long Kiss Goodnight. You got Lethal Weapon. You got Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. You got Last Boy Scout, which isn't even in the running. Which is the most Christmassy out of these films?
I would say it's Lethal Weapon. And also, in addition to The Long Kiss Goodnight. These are the most Christmassy of these Christmas action movies.
You know what, Craig? I'm not going to argue with you.
Jazz?
Yeah.
Die Hard. A Christmas action classic. Everybody knows it.
I think popular culture has accepted that Die Hard is a Christmas movie, maybe more than it's an action movie.
Can we add a Christmas action film to the classic section from what we've learned here today? What would you add?
I wish we would. We've talked about Christmas movies. I want to put The Long Kiss Goodnight in there because it's a fantastic action film.
Yeah.
That said, I think maybe Lethal Weapon comes closest to touching one of the 5 golden rings that Die Hard has.
I would say we could add 100% Lethal Weapon to the Christmas action classics. Well, it's up there with Die Hard. Maybe if you want to, Long Kiss Goodnight is in there too. I think we found 2 Christmas action classics to add to the list that you can watch every year when you want to get away from fucking Christmas Story, Miracle on 34th Street, some fucking Christmas in the Crank shit. You're tired of it.
Yeah.
You did Die Hard. Do Lethal Weapon.
Do Lethal Weapon. And you know what?
Do Long Kiss Goodnight.
You know what? Because
we found 2. We found 2 classics that you're gonna add.
they're all Christmas films.
That you're gonna add these 2 movies to your list.
Craig, I just made a cocktail for Christmas just now. It's got eggnog in the bottom of a glass, and then you pour Miller Lite on it. But you know what I know? This doesn't matter. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Happy holidays.
I hope that your Christmas is great and all your holidays are full of cheer and action and exploding Christmas trees.
Shoot at a helicopter and jump off something really high.
Cheers, Craig.
Happy holidays. Jazz.
Happy holidays.
Love you.
I love you too.
Everybody shut up. This doesn't matter. Jingle bell,
Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and jingle bell ring.
Shooting at bad guys up in a
blowing up
helicopter.
trucks.
That's the jingle way. Giddy up, helicopter, shoot a machine gun.
Shooting and Gina Davis.
She forgot who she was, but when she figured it out,
She found out that she's an archerer and she's really good at
at
it.
killing people and breaking
That's the
necks.
jingle bell
Way.
way. This doesn't matter.